This is a way that you can keep track of how you are doing in the darkroom. So it's an investigation, it's a process journal, because we're not always going to get, it's not always going to work on the first time. So you want to think as you're working so that you can be more efficient with your time and so that we don't waste chemicals and materials. This will help keep you organized. Here I'm going to make a plan so that I can stay on task and make the best use out of my time. So for first I'm going to ask for this one, for example, right now I'm working on photograms. So my goal is to make a photogram. Actually, during this time, I want to try and make at least 3 to make it worth my time. To do this, I need to know how to make a photogram, like the steps and how to use the enlarger and how to develop a print. And then I'm going to pick one. Do I know how to do this? Then I'll circle this and go into the darkroom or go into where my space is and get to work. Or do I not know how to do this, so I need to use my resources before I begin? This is where we own our learning. At the end of the day, you reflect by adding pictures of what you did and the exposure notes so that you can make changes accordingly. So what you're going to add is how long you exposed it and either your aperture clicks or the distance that the light was to the baseboard. This is for photograms, right? So I added my photos with my recipe. Now I ask, so what? So my first image was too dark. So for the second one, decreased my time of exposure, because if I decrease the time, that's one way to lighten it. And if I increase the distance, so instead of the 6 inches away from the baseboard, I increased it to 12 inches to make the light less intense. My second image was better, but it was still too dark. So I want to see that negative better. So in order for me to do that, I still need to take some light away. So now what? What am I going to do tomorrow? Instead of 6 seconds, I'm going to try 5 seconds, and I'm going to keep my light 18 inches away because I know I need at least a minimum of 5 seconds for my picture to come out. That's my thinking, and that's my plan for tomorrow.